right, y'all. It's the Nonsense and Deep Thoughts Podcast.
What's up? What's up?
What's with that face?
Oh, the video failed to play on my end. I hoped it wasn't across the board.
Oh,
what's
okay.
up, everybody? How long's it been since we did this fucking show? God,
We've been busy. We've been sick.
Springtime.
We've been working. Some of us have had doctor's
We've been
appointments.
sick.
Well, you've been sick. Just you know what? I'm gonna bring this up now. July 25th, Happy Gilmore 2 on Netflix only. I can't wait to see that.
I tell you, it's probably gonna suck. I'm excited to see it, but it's probably gonna suck.
Probably gonna be shit. But it's Adam Sandler. He doesn't really disappoint that often.
Have you watched some of the ones that were his Netflix exclusives? They're not that great. They're not what they used. Like, they're not.
He's got more on Netflix that are exclusives to.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
He's
know
got
that.
like one or two other ones.
Okay. What's your
Look
favorite
good for
Adam
him.
Sandler movie?
Billy Madison.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How come?
So hot, want to touch the hiney. I just think it's a great fucking movie.
He's done a lot of good ones.
Mm-hmm.
I like Big Daddy and I love 50 First Dates. Just
See,
because of
50
Jocko
First
the
Dates I never
Walrus.
got into.
What? The Walrus? Jocko? He's amazing.
Big Daddy was awesome. I wipe
Big
my
Daddy.
own ass.
Yeah, Big Daddy was cool. That was a good one. So
he did one, like a serious one. I can't remember the name of it. It was he rode around on like a scooter. Played like a crazy dude, or a not a crazy dude, but a dude that was dealing with like PTSD and shit from like 9/11. It was so fucking good.
I don't remember that one. I remember Click. That was kind of serious that he did. And then the remake of The Longest Yard was really good. I loved that.
Yes, it was. But they had a lot of stars in that. That wasn't a him movie. Was it? Did he do that one? I know he was in it. Did he? That wasn't a...
That was a Happy Madison production, yeah. MTV. MTV did that with him, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that was good.
It was awesome. So, you want to talk about the elephant in the room?
We're on Adam Sandler movie, so now I got to find this one. Hold on.
All right, find it for me.
Murder mysteries, they suck. Those are the ones on Netflix, I think. They're with Jennifer Aniston. They're not terrible.
Okay.
Oh, God, we forgot about Grown Ups.
Grown Ups was great.
1 and 2. How the fuck did we forget about those?
Yeah. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Him and Kevin James are really good together.
Don't mess with the Zohan. He had a lot of good Deuce. That was his. Little Nicky. God damn. Completely forgot about all of these. What the hell? Mr. Deeds? No. Punch Drunk Love was weird as shit. I can't remember what one it was. I'm thinking hard.
I can see because
Reign Over Me.
Never saw it.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Okay. I'll have to check it out.
Elephant in the room. I don't want to talk about that though.
You already know what I'm going to bring up?
Yeah. Fucking
what is
sucks. Robbie.
Oh, that's the second elephant in the room. Let's talk about that first though. So folks, those that are watching and those who are going to watch this later, a good friend of ours, a really good friend of the show, and very big supporter of us.
Avid listener.
An avid listener. For those of you who saw Justin's Facebook post earlier, an avoid listener, I'm not sure what that is, but an avid listener of the show. Robbie Vicecchia had a bad motorcycle accident this past weekend. Thankfully, he's okay so far. He's got a long road to recovery. We did put a Facebook post up on our page. We try to stay away from this kind of stuff, but he's a supporter of us, so we're going to support him, try to give back. There is a GoFundMe account listed.
If I can find the link, I'll post it.
If you could post it in chat, Justin, that'd be great. Robbie was struck by an SUV while he was on his motorcycle. Very, very sad to hear this. Our guy's not going to be able to work for a very long time. So we're trying to push this up, get some money raised for him and his family in this time of need. So Robbie, if you are watching or if you watch later on, please get well soon, my guy. And please don't forget to reach out. Let us know you're okay. Robbie's a big wrestling fan. Donated a massive WWE Winged Eagle belt last year for us during WrestleMania to give away. We raffled it off. It was awesome. So big heart. Robbie's a good dude. So if you can support him in any way possible, Justin's going to work on getting that link in the chat for us. And we're going to go from there. But this is going to segue into the next part because Robbie, like myself, is a huge New York Yankees fan.
Oh, fuck you.
This past weekend was Subway Series round 1.
You guys won games against the Mets. Congratulations.
We won 2 games out of 3. 2 out of 3, which shows that we're better.
No, it doesn't.
We're better. We're better. We're a better
No, it
team.
doesn't.
We beat your ace yesterday. I don't want to hear it. So here's the cool part. Juan Soto.
Who'd you beat yesterday?
Peterson. That guy's
He's not
phenomenal.
our ace.
Dude, he should be. That dude gave up less than 2 runs every start this year for you.
You didn't face our ace. Our ace right now we got from you guys. Clay Holmes is our ace.
He don't count. He doesn't count. Your guy under 2 ERA every start. Beat him up. Our ace did
Beat
well.
him up. You scored 2 off of him.
We still won. We won. So here's the thing. My favorite underlying moment of the whole series. Juan Soto, 1 for 10.
That's fine. Talk now. It's May. Go ahead.
You're $1 billion player. No, listen. I'm glad this dude is out of our payroll.
I'm not worried about it. It's May.
$800 million for a fucking guy that's hitting 250. It's a lot. It's overpaid.
It's early. It's a new team.
If his contract was a little lower, I'd say go after him. But I will say this, Yankee fans, I'm disappointed in you because
classless.
Very classless, and here's why. If we signed this guy, there's no Paul Goldschmidt, there's no Max Fried, there's no Devin Williams, there's no nothing on our team. You don't turn your back on this guy. He went where he wanted to go. Let him do his thing, but don't turn your back on him. Boo the piss out of him. Fine, that's what you expect, but to turn your back on somebody like that, I was a little disappointed in the fan base for the first time.
And the fuck Juan Soto chance, like
you're going to expect that. You expect that. Listen, any stadium you go to,
I always expect that. I expect that from Yankees fans, Eagles fans, and Cowboys fans.
It's any opposing team. You go to Boston. Look what the Red Sox fans used to do to Derek Jeter. It's part of the game. It's just what it is.
Listen,
don't do it.
Doing that to the most overrated shortstop of all time.
Okay, so this is now a solo show. You can't say the guy's overrated when he's 6th all time in hits, my guy. I'm sorry. 6th.
He was a good hitter.
He was a fantastic player, clutch player. I don't want to hear it.
I'm just joking.
And the other one in chat, don't start your shit.
My example to this is that's huge.
You haven't heard that in a while.
Yes, link.
Righty. Go ahead. What were you saying?
You guys had Soto for what? A year?
Mm-hmm.
And you and as a whole, Yankee fans are that butthurt. DeGrom left the Mets after 9 years. He's not going to get that kind of response the first time he comes back to Citi Field.
No,
he'll get booed, but he'll also get cheered because I
don't think he'll get booed. I don't think so.
Maybe not now because the chance of him coming back because the Rangers are looking at unloading him.
I think the reason he got booed is because the Yankees fan base is spoiled, and they saw that a player left for money, and it went to the Mets
instead of them.
Right. It doesn't really matter where he went. You could have gone to the Rockies. They would have booed the piss out of him. Like, it doesn't matter that. It's because he left for the money. And most free agents are going to do that. So get over it. Like I said, there he is.
We're gonna you're muted for the day, Mr. Simmons.
No, let him play. Let him play.
Muted for the day, sir. It's May. You are the worst of the Yankee fans. I will akin you to Eagles and Cowboy fans. Well, that's what I do most Yankee fans anyway. 3 worst fan bases in sports.
It's a shame. Well, the good thing is the Mets and Yankees are both still atop their divisions. Yankees have a little bit more of a comfortable lead. We've got a 5-game lead. You guys only have a half a game lead. So we're 5 games up on Boston, but still.
You guys are in a weaker division right now, though.
I wouldn't say it's weaker.
The difference between the top and the middle is a lot bigger than what it is in the NL East, because the Braves have decided to play baseball again.
Our division that we're in should have been a lot stronger. The fact that Baltimore is playing sub 500 ball, I know they lost a couple of their pitchers, but I don't know. It's just our division is not performing the way it should be. I'm glad where we are. I'm happy where we're sitting, but I was worried at the beginning of the year. I'm not going to lie, but the additions that they made, I think they're a better team without Soto, and they were just able to sign more players without the money that was coming on that contract. I think I started saying that in August.
Mr. Simmons, not a salty Mets fan. It's May. Not worried about it. The Mets are still up there, not just top of their league, top of their division, top of the league.
Oh.
Not even fucking close.
Over the weekend? Absolutely.
Over the weekend, but listen, it's one series. Not worried about it.
You know who has more home runs than Juan Soto? Trent Grisham.
That's fine.
Trent Grisham's a whole lot cheaper than Juan Soto.
Are the Mets still winning games? It's not my money. I don't care.
I know. Yeah, uncles. I just, your guys are a good team. I just wish you would have put more pieces together instead of.
We have them. They're not up yet. We have a lot of young talent.
You do. Speaking of young talent, did you see what Alvarez did last night?
No, I was working last night, so I didn't get to watch.
It was hysterical. Somebody foul tipped the ball. It hit the ground, and Alvarez turned around and tried to show the ump that he caught it. And the ump took the ball and threw it back to the pitcher. No, we're still going. So
tell you what, that has been the surprise for me with the Mets. Their catchers, the defense from their catchers.
Mm-hmm.
Alvarez coming into this year didn't really ever impress me with his arm. And I don't know what the hell happened while he was hurt. Maybe it was watching Torrens and Sanger. And he decided he had to learn how to throw better because his arm got a lot better in Torrens. I mean, that dude's arm is a fucking cannon.
Mm-hmm.
So,
no, you guys you're gonna do well. I can't
wait till
hater.
Brandon Sproat comes up. Drew Smith is looking like he's ready to come up. A lot of young guys ready, so it'll be fun. Next couple of years for the Mets should be real fun.
You should have some fun this week because you're playing Boston this series.
I know, and I also look at it. This week for the Mets is probably the worst week of the season for them.
Well, you're also down 2-0 already, by the way. Second inning.
That's fine. It is what it is. Look, we played 3 against the Yankees. We got 3 against Boston, and then I think we have 4 against LA.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. And then we get a break because we get the White Sox and the Rockies. And then we go to LA. So
if you go 2-4 against those two teams, imagine
what against the White Sox and Rockies. I actually, honestly, I would have expected that and expected to do well against. Listen, we could be the Dodgers and could be swept by the Angels.
It's true. It's a true story.
Just saying.
Oh,
It is what it is. Like I said, it's May. The fact that the Mets have almost 30 wins and it's the middle of May, I'm happy. It took them till the middle of June to have this many wins last year.
Okay, so I asked Chris this a couple weeks ago. I'm going to ask you the same question. There's been one player that has broken up 81 no-hitters in his career.
Ricky Henderson.
All with a home run. That's amazing. That guy, I'm sorry.
I saw that. That's the only reason I knew that.
Okay. That dude is so undervalued as a player. Like, he was amazing.
And he played for 50 years.
Yeah, but to lead off 81 games with a home run?
I mean, he
That's
retired,
insane.
4 years ago? Before he died this year?
No, he retired.
No, he didn't retire that long ago.
Let me see.
2009, maybe even later.
He retired in 2007, July 13th, 07.
And his first game was what, 1962?
Oh, God, yeah. I don't even know.
That man played forever.
He did play a very long career. Let's see. I got his stats. Regular season, blah, blah, blah.
Because I've seen a clip.
1979 with Oakland. I wasn't even born yet.
I saw a clip of Harold Reynolds talking about the season he led the league in steals in the 80s with like 30 steals or something like that.
No, he had 60 total.
And Ricky Henderson called him and was like, Henderson here. Ricky would have had 60 by the break and hung up. I was like, what the fuck?
Yes. But very, very undervalued ball player, in my opinion.
So, while we're on baseball,
I'm
going to say it flat out. Fuck the MLB for what they did to fucking Pete Rose. Fuck you.
Thank you.
Don't ever put that man in the Hall of Fame because you dicked him around the entirety of his fucking life.
Well, here's how you know it's a bullshit excuse by Manfred saying that, oh, they've died, so we're going to unban them posthumously because they weren't a threat to the game anymore. That's complete bullshit, because if Joe Jackson has been dead, all the Black Sox have been dead. You would have done this after that. You would have done that before Pete Rose. So it's just a cop-out. It's bullshit. You're right. And I honestly hope that the first time he's eligible, he's voted in just so he takes his rightful place where he belongs as the all-time hit king in there.
What pisses me off is that he doesn't get to fucking enjoy it.
No.
He fought for how many years to get in? He didn't give a shit about he wasn't trying to get back into baseball.
Right.
He wasn't a threat to the sport because he wasn't trying to be involved with baseball. He was just trying to take his spot in the Hall of Fame where he should have been since he became first eligible, in the early 90s?
Yeah.
He should have been a first ballot.
Well, here's my stance on this whole thing with Rose. If he would have been honest from the jump, I think he might have got lifted off the restricted list sooner. But I don't know because...
But Ohtani can lie to them and not.
Well, that was going to be okay. So you took the last part of this. I was going to say, because I think Ohtani's thing is a bunch of crap. But how do you tell your MLB? Listen, yeah, I was betting on baseball, but I was never betting against my team. How do you prove that you weren't trying to fix games? Because there's some level of temptation there. Point shaving, whatever you want to call it. If, as a hitter, if I come up in the bottom of the ninth with the winning run at third and I bet to lose the game, I'm going to strike out.
Right.
I'm going to make more money. So how do you prove that? Mikey, he's got to go in as a Cincinnati Red. There's no doubt. I mean, I know he played a lot of different places. I know you're a Phillies fan. You'd probably like to see that Phillies hat on his plaque, but I don't see him
enough with the Phillies.
Well,
Like, he made his name as a Cincinnati Red.
right, but a lot of people, like you just took the point. A lot of people don't realize that he even played for anybody but the Reds. The real baseball fans know that he played for the Phillies. But I mean, I'd like to see him go in as a Red. I think that's what he'll do if they put him in.
Well, he doesn't have the choice.
Right.
MLB's got the choice, or his family. Honestly, he has kids. I would assume he has kids, right?
Yeah.
He's got family that's still alive. If I were them and you get that call, I'd be like, fuck you. Not happening.
So I'm looking at his stats right now. I did not realize he played 1984 with the Expos.
Huh.
He played 2 years with the Reds. 84. Well, he split the season with the Reds and the Expos. So this guy
traded him.
He retired.
Oh, that's back before free agency.
Yeah,
So
he retired at 86. So he started 1963. 79 went to the Phillies. 84 back to the Reds. Then they traded him to Montreal and then back to the Reds in free agency in 85, 86. So that's that I did not know.
How long was he with the Phillies?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons, 79 to 83.
And his first year was
1963.
And every year before that, leading up to Philly, was Cincinnati, right?
Yeah. Played with Cincinnati until 79.
He's
got to be the Reds.
A Red.
Yep. So still good hitter, 303 hitter.
Best hitter, greatest hitter.
No, I wouldn't say he's the greatest hitter. He's got the most hits all time. Wouldn't say he's the greatest hitter all time.
Really?
How you going to base that?
I mean, what was his career average?
303.
So he hits 303, has the most hits all time, but he's not the greatest hitter of all time?
Derek Jeter batted 310 and has 6 most all time. He's not the better hitter than Rose?
No.
I'll tell you right now, the greatest hitter of all time is Hank Aaron. You take away Hank Aaron, every one of Hank Aaron's home runs, he still has over 3,000 hits. Everybody talks about Ted Williams.
I would make the argument for Barry Bonds.
Oh, Barry Bonds was a machine. That Barry Bonds was just the greatest ball player all around, in my opinion.
The
steroid stuff killed him.
If you take away all the years that he had those MVPs with the Giants, he still has like 500 home runs, close to 500 home runs.
Steroid seasons, he's still over 463 home runs. Yeah, it's crazy.
The man was a Hall of Famer before he got accused of taking steroids. And I say accused loosely.
No proof.
There.
No proof.
He's never been. Yeah, there's never been a positive test. So he's just accused. Do I think he did it? Probably. But he was a Hall of Famer before that.
He didn't need it. Right. He did not need the juice. I hate this guy. Same with Alex Rodriguez. I like Alex Rodriguez more now since he's not a player.
There's a little. I think there's a difference between him and Bonds, though.
What's that? A-Rod didn't need to use the juice.
He didn't need to, but he didn't have the resume that Bonds had when he started using it.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like, Bonds was a Hall of Famer, no doubt, before he blew up in 2000. I think was the first year you saw him start to get big and hit a lot. Like, A-Rod, his rookie year was what, 01?
96.
Or 90?
No, sorry, 95.
I thought that was Jeter.
Jeter's 96. A-Rod's 95.
Oh, I thought A-Rod came after Jeter.
He was drafted after Jeter, but made the majors before Jeter.
Yeah, I don't think he had a Hall of Fame career by the time he actually even tested positive for steroids. He was on track, but like Bonds was a certified Hall of Famer by the time he even started getting accused.
Oh, so A-Rod's okay. His rookie season, he was called up in July of 94.
A-Rod was?
Yep.
Wow.
July 8th, 1994, debuted on the major leagues as a shortstop, just the third 18-year-old to do so. So Jeter's fourth full year was 96.
I still don't know why A-Rod didn't look at Jeter and say, you're moving positions. I don't give a fuck that, like, A-Rod was by far the better shortstop.
I'm not going to disagree with you on that part, but Jeter was the Yankees. You don't move an iconic player from his position. They would have never brought him in. Jeter was the prince and king of New York. They're never going to move that guy. And where do you put Jeter? If you move him off a short, he can't play third base. No, he didn't have the arm for third. He didn't have the arm to play the outfield. He wouldn't have had the arm for third base.
Second, then he would have never had to have Chuck Knobloch.
It's true. Hey, listen, they had some good years together. They had some good years together. I don't want to hear that. So, but all right, let's talk about this. Who do you think is the greatest infield tandem, second base, shortstop of all time? Give me a couple that you can think of.
Oh, shit. I'm trying to remember who played second with, was it Edgardo Alfonso?
With Ray Ordonez?
With Ray Ordonez. They were sick.
Ordonez was nasty.
And then even Jose Reyes with, I forget who he had that one season, but they were fucking gross. But like middle infield that aren't Mets. I can tell you shortstops, as far as there haven't been a lot of second basemen that I've been like.
Jeannie, we're just wasting time. What you want to talk about, Mama? Give us something to talk about. We'll talk about whatever you want. I'll answer this question for you, though, scaling back a little bit. Tulowitzki and DJ LeMahieu in Colorado, when they were in their prime, was a good combo. I'd like Jeter and Knobloch, but those two were good. Tulowitzki and LeMahieu. My dog is losing his mind.
I had an obsession with watching shortstops growing up because I played shortstop in Little League. So every time I would watch baseball, that's the position. And I find myself doing it still to this day. Like if I'm at a game, I focus on shortstop. And Ozzie Smith was probably my favorite one to watch.
Oh, he was fun. He was fun.
Him and then Alomar.
Roberto?
Mm-hmm.
Till he spit on the umpire. I lost all his
respect for him. That's who ended up playing second with Reyes.
Yes, you're right.
He moved over to second. That was a smooth middle infield.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And right now, I'm kind of enjoying watching Lindor and Acuna.
Yeah, I think they're going to be good when they get older. When Acuna gets a little older, Lindor's really good for him. He's really good for him. Lindor's growing on me.
Anything but sports. Well, that doesn't help.
Doesn't help us much at all. We stay away from the politics crap because it just riles everybody up.
I enjoy it.
You do. Just because you like to fan the flames and get people all pissed off.
So while we're talking sports, not a big basketball guy. Don't really have a favorite team.
Go Knicks.
Just kind of jump around. Go Knicks. I'm pulling for the Knicks. They won because, their colors. I'm partial to them.
Ooh, that's a good combo. We forgot about them.
No. Fuck Chase Utley. No. No. Don't win that World Series if he doesn't fucking dirty slide.
That's a true story. That's a true story.
because you don't get past the Mets without that.
Yep. I don't know. Did you do anything fun this past weekend? Like, what have you been up to? I haven't talked to you.
I worked.
Oh, that's right. You worked.
I've been busy. I don't have as much free time as I used to.
You want to talk? Jeannie wants to talk about tats. All right, let's talk tats.
I got a tattoo recently.
Yeah, why don't you show us your tattoo and where it is?
Well, I'm not going to show you because it's like on my upper thigh. But I got a ghost smoking a blunt. A little flash art. Was feeling frisky and went and saw our buddy Mike down at Vipid Inc.
It's my guy. Have you seen? You haven't seen mine, have you?
Yes, I have. We golfed.
Look how this is almost
done. I haven't seen it since it healed. You were still smacking it that day.
It hurts so bad. But it's almost done. It's almost healed and it's almost ready for the color.
Oh, I didn't even I thought that was the last session.
No, I gotta get the color put in now. All the color's gonna be put in up in here.
So you get to go through that pain again.
It's all right. It's all Star Wars. I'm happy with it. I'm excited. They're moving.
Are they getting a bigger shop?
Moving the shop. They're getting a bigger shop. So
they're moving off Main Street, aren't they?
No, they're staying on Main Street. They're moving down the street a little bit. Yeah, they put a Facebook post up. They're moving down the road just a little bit, but yeah, all right. You know what? Yeah, you guys want to talk about something funny? This was not. Listen. You guys know it on our Facebook page. There's always posts that go up every day, just kind of get engagement, chat, and start conversations. So I made a post a couple weeks ago. It said, "What's one thing if you broke into someone's house that you could steal that would annoy them?"
Slightly inconvenience them.
Slightly inconvenience, right?
Because then the last time, 2 weeks ago, when we did this show, we started asking these questions, and this one was brought up, and everybody gave their answer, including
me.
I'm so fucked up right now. You.
So I do this. I'm going to leave my house, and I put a pair of sneakers. Now, anybody doesn't know me. I have a huge sneakerhead. I have lots of shoes. It's just what I do.
What was your answer?
I didn't have an answer, but Bill Navoa said something about shoes, and I said I would lose my mind because he said something about the left shoes. Somebody said left shoes. I think it was Bill.
I thought the story I was told, and the reason it was done, is because when that question was asked, and we all gave our answers, you came out with your answer saying stealing someone's nothing but their left shoes.
No, I think Bill Navoa is the one that answered, and I responded. I said I'd lose my mind. I'll have to go back and look at the post.
Or you may have told that answer, and that's, but you did say that.
Right.
That's what spawned this.
So I come downstairs. I've had to put a pair of shoes on. I come downstairs. I'm looking at my shoes in my foyer, and I'm like, "Where's my other Air Force One that I have? It's blue and red. It's blue and white." I'm looking like, wait a second. All my left shoes are gone. So my first thought is my son took my left shoes. So I was going to steal his boots. Light bulb goes off. Justin was here, but Justin wasn't in the house. So I'm like, wait, no, it wasn't Justin. So I call Chris, doesn't answer the phone. And I send him a text. Please call. I have a question out of left field in caps. He calls. He doesn't even say hello. He's laughing. And I'm like, dude, where are my shoes? And he goes, they're still in your possession. I drove around with all my left shoes in the back of my car.
That makes it better.
It does. Braden and I went to get bagels. No idea they were back there. I'm like, where the hell are my sneakers? Like, he comes over. He's laughing. I'm like, what? It sends me a picture of my back seat with all my shoes lined up perfectly on the back seat. So I will never give another answer to a post again. And then I was staring at them when they left my house. I was like, I'm going to start patting people down. No taking up the shoes. Amy was so proud of herself. It was funny. It was funny.
Dude, he told
So-
me he did that. Oh my God.
Well, and I told him, between your house getting decorated, my shoes are missing. There's only one person left to feel this. It's gonna happen. So we're saying, it's just so we're clear, my guy. It's gonna happen. Jeannie, all right, so we're gonna go back to my cousin here. Jeannie, if you get another tattoo, what you gonna get? We should get Mike back on here once they move. I told him I wanted to come down and do a live stream with them. I didn't get to do it though, because they do that ladies' night out in Honesdale. And I was gonna.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
We are gonna set up shop. I guess they were really busy, so we should think about going down there and doing that. Just film people. They have a good time. We sit on the street, make some content, whatever. But you tired, buddy? You got to work tomorrow or no?
No.
No. Okay, good. So
No. Nope. Wrestling's coming on tonight.
Are you excited about
Watch any
that?
golf this weekend? Yes, I am actually.
I did not watch golf. No.
That course was wild. Quail
What?
Hollow. Nice course.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm in my golfing mode. It's that time of year.
I'm in baseball mode. I played baseball yesterday.
That-
I was so
How'd that
excited.
go?
It was awesome. We won.
How'd
We won.
your
Fine.
hold up?
Fine. Played all 9 innings, played first base, spent a lot of time on the ground stretching for some balls. Went 3 for 4, a couple RBIs in there. We had a good time. We won 9-3, I think it was the final score.
Did you play Kevin's team?
Kevin Edwards. You saw his Facebook post. This
Yeah.
dude made a snag going behind second base, took the ball out of his glove and tossed it behind his back, led the shortstop right to the base. It was phenomenal. Web Gem play of the year. It was crazy. I yelled at him,
Kevin still
"Damn you,
got it,
Kevin."
huh?
Yeah, they didn't make the play. They bobbled the ball. I think the shortstop was even surprised that it was coming. I was like, "Damn you, Kevin." Bobbles the ball. I was like, God, that was a nice play. So, yep. No, it's a good time. I feel good. I'm not sore, aside from regular soreness, but my chest I was really worried about. But I'm on some medication to clear this up, so I'm good.
Nice.
Yep. Which reminds me, in 20 minutes I got to take my other antibiotic.
I can't wait till I'm old enough to play.
Yeah, you're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be
I'm
a good
working
time.
on that, getting in shape for it. I can't wait.
Yeah, get those knees back together.
That's what. Yeah, it's gonna be the rough part.
It's all right.
The knees and ankles.
Yep. Oh,
There's that soreness.
that's my neck. Sunburn.
Oh.
How's everything else going? All right. I don't feel like I've talked to you much the past couple of weeks. You've been busy. We've all been busy. So, I mean,
Yeah, it's that time of year.
I was
So
sick.
much is going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really starting to learn I hate my yard.
What's wrong with your
I
yard?
fucking hate it. The mountain.
Oh,
I hate mowing that fucking thing.
you bought it.
I know.
Sell it.
Thinking about it. Seriously thinking about it. That or
Can we-
renting it and saying the yard's your problem.
Right. Can we talk about the frost advisory you have tonight?
Do we? Oh, all my windows are going to be open.
It's supposed to be
Yes.
32 degrees tonight
That's awesome.
in fucking May.
That's awesome.
No,
I love every bit of it.
I don't.
It's going to be so nice.
I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm not a fan.
Oh, I love the cool weather.
I like cool
Like 32
weather,
is
not
not
cold.
cold.
It is when it's 70 degrees during the day and then 32 at night. Dude, it's stupid. Mother Nature needs to make up her mind what she's doing.
She's going through things, okay?
Yeah. Just picked up on that. She's temperamental.
Yeah. That's what we'll say. Yeah.
What's your plans for Memorial Day? You got to work?
On Memorial Day, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'm okay with it though.
Yeah.
Double time, so can't complain.
Can't turn that down. So, all right. What else you got, man? Let's hit it.
I don't know. Where do we want to go?
I don't know.
I was hoping Jeannie threw a topic out. I mean, she did tattoos.
I think she ran away because I asked her another one she wanted to get. We didn't hear from her. So,
Of shoes. Well, shit.
Don't touch my sneakers.
Don't touch yourself. Well, what were some of our questions this week, Aaron?
That's a good question.
I know you said you're not going to answer anymore, but you're gonna.
I try not to answer them. Let me see what I put up. I'll scroll back. What can you put on chicken sandwiches to make them more delicious besides tomato and mayo? I want to hear what you have to say about this. Repeat something your mother always said to you growing up.
Well, so I kind of answered it. Somebody answered, I brought you into this world, so
I could take you out of it.
I could take you out of this. That was one. But as I was like, my mom's not very tall. So once I was like 10, I was as tall as her, and I started just outgrowing her. She goes, I may not be able to slap the shit out of you, but I'll kick the shit out of your ankles. So that one always stands out.
All right, here's another one. This is what I don't know if you answered this or not. Worst response to a cop asking, do you know why I pulled you over?
Thought I smelled bacon.
Wow. It's fucked.
Did
Cool,
Aaron
man.
Simmons want to that?
Yes.
Fuck the police.
Yep. All right. Hold on. She came back. So, Jeannie, your tattoo's a school bus. What's your next one going to be? She was a bus.
Round and round, right underneath
many
it.
Years. Yeah. It'd be funny if she tattooed our faces at the windows.
That'd be terrifying. Please don't ever anybody
Don't do
put
it.
me on your body.
Nope, not a good thing.
No.
Yeah. No, I'm just disappointed in this weather. Hopefully everything gets squared away and it starts to warm up and it feels like springtime, summer coming. Because a couple of weeks we're going to be in June. Got to figure out baseball game we're going to.
I don't know who posted this on our Facebook, but we all have one friend where we need to say "be nice" before introducing them to anyone new.
I did that too.
I'm afraid to know which one of your friends that is.
There's two I can think of right off the bat.
I knew I was one of them.
Yeah.
Because I do that to myself. As I'm meeting somebody new, I go through my own head and I go, "Be nice."
Well, see, I don't even have to say "be nice" anymore. To the two of you, I just go, "Don't do it. Don't say it. Just don't." I'm gonna get a shirt that just says "don't" with dots. I need those. We need that. Don't. Just don't.
You need to get you one of those hats that have the battery pack and you can just change what's on the front of it.
Don't.
When we're about to say something, you just fucking hit a button. Don't. Or we have to get like the MLB pitch call system where we
Yeah,
have
the
to
pitch
walk
com.
around with this shit in our
Instead
hat.
of a shock collar, you get buzzed in your temple.
Us three going around New York with those shits would be bad news.
Well, it's getting bad because I think you both kind of realize like when I'm gonna say don't, because you look at me first and I'll just be like this.
Pushing buttons to get you there.
Yeah. Let's not do that. So, and you guys are the exact opposite. You egg it on. Go ahead.
We encourage bad decisions.
It's pretty sad when I'm the voice of reason. That's bad.
Yeah. It's fun.
But it is.
I can't wait till Fanatics Fest. That's gonna be interesting. You were saying something about a ferry instead of having to go through the tunnel every day?
You could take a ferry across the river from Rutherford. Yeah. Instead of going into the tunnel every day.
Like a car ferry?
No. Boat. Jump on the boat, ride over and walk. Takes you right outside the Javits Center.
The docks are right there.
Yeah, it takes you right to one of the piers. I got to look at I'm going to do some research on it, but going in to pick Amy up from the airport with Chris, the traffic was pretty bad in the tunnel. It was not horrible, but it was.
Oh, so you had to sit in the tunnel and you don't like tunnels.
I hate it. We didn't. Oh, so yeah, let's talk about the bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge. Did you see that? The boat?
What the fuck was that thing thinking? And there were people standing on top of those.
Could you imagine the car driving over the bridge, watching the mess with the people coming at the bridge?
Well, you gotta, if I'm not mistaken, the Brooklyn Bridge has like big walking lanes on each side too. So imagine being the people walking, seeing people come at you.
Like, hey, what's up? Oh, bye. I'm like, no.
Just watch their head fucking explode. Shit.
I hate bridges more than I hate tunnels. Bridges terrify me for stuff like that.
And it's funny because didn't you used to go into the city over the Tappan Zee?
Mm-hmm. All the time.
It's much easier going through the tunnels.
Hate it.
Or even the GW on the lower level. Because you don't really know you're on a bridge.
You don't really notice it. Yeah, you're more like you're in a. I don't know how to explain that, but it's not like you're on a bridge itself. But I hate bridges. Terrified of them. Hate driving over them. Don't like it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being off the ground.
Have you ever driven on the Chesapeake Bay Bridge?
Once when I was a kid, going to Florida with my parents, and it scared the shit out of me.
So you've never done it as an adult?
I won't. I'll swim.
Oh my God, it is so awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure. 7 miles of that, you enjoy it.
I thought Phoebe was going to freak out. She loved it.
I mean, that's cool. To each their own. I think I like knowing that I'm on the ground and I'm not going to have any more than 6 inches to fall. That's just me. I love gravity too much. I don't know.
I love that. I actually want to drive the bridge from Miami to Key West.
Enjoy it. You think it's fun watching me on a tunnel or a bridge? You should see me on an airplane. Nope.
I don't know. It's been so long since I've been on a plane. I don't know how I'd react now.
Don't look out the window. Just keep reading. I'm good.
And don't get me wrong. I don't like bridges. But like the Chesapeake Bay Bridge wasn't bad. I loved it. And I do want to do Miami to Key West. Now, the Lake Champlain Bridge, fuck that thing. One way, like one lane each direction, small little fucking bridge, about a mile long. Nope. On a windy ass lake.
Nope. Yeah, but we have, dude. It's a
month. 8 to 9 hour flight. What?
It's a month today.
Fanatics Fest.
You will be, yeah, we'll be leaving. That's awesome. That's gonna be a good time. I'm excited. John Cena just got added to the lineup for Saturday, by the way. I'm not sure we'll
Good.
see him.
I can yell fuck John Cena.
We may not see him, but he's supposed to be there.
No, I might walk up to him and be like, "Hey, you're the reason I stopped watching."
Yeah. Listen, if you had that boy's bank account, you wouldn't care.
He doesn't care.
No, I tell you, we'll get into this.
This
do
isn't the
tomorrow.
wrestling show, but I am so excited to see him in R-Truth.
I'm
so
so
excited for that. I'm so happy.
We'll just discuss that tomorrow.
Yeah.
So,
Ay.
all right, what else you got, man? We're winding down here. Anything else you want to say, do, scream about?
We need to get to like a Rail Riders game or something.
We could have bought the pass for May for $25.
I know.
Lawn seats for every game. I'm about to check on their website and see if they're doing it for June. That's really not a bad deal.
It's not. Even if you make 2 games.
Yeah. It's not a bad deal at all.
And I bet you that's what they bank on.
Yeah. Jump in someone else's car, let them pay for your parking. Then get out and go. They should offer a season pass for parking too. They'd make a mint.
They would.
Yep. So,
but I don't know if there's that many people that get season tickets there.
I don't know, but I'm just saying if you're going to offer that monthly pass for the month
that would
parking
work.
pass, you get more people to do it. Because in some people's, like, I know I'm spending $25 for all these tickets, but I got to pay $5-10 each time I come in.
Right.
So,
minimum plus food and that.
Yep. If you go on those dollar hot dog nights though on a Tuesday, I mean, come on.
You're making out. And for me, gas wise, it's still probably cheaper.
Leave it to you to say you're making out when we mention hot dogs. You're disgusting.
Leave it to you to think of that.
All right, guys. Just about 5 of here. We're gonna wind down. We're gonna go watch some WWE Raw. Some wrestling. Don't forget tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be live with the wrestling show. So I don't know, Justin. What else you got for us, man?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nada.
Everybody, thanks for hanging out. Thanks
better prepared next time.
Better prepared. I'm glad I proofread your social media posts. So, all right, guys, we will see you all
later.